terrifying cosmic race is perhaps one of my least favorite episodes of the main series. Why? Because everyone in it is either an obnoxious moron or a shrill turd muffin. One day, a boy named Mushiba is mocked for his drawing of a monster named Gabadon, and continues to be mocked for it until a chalk drawing he made of the monster comes to life after being exposed to a radioactive space ray. Mushiba is given a newfound respect, but despite Gabadon's surprisingly docile nature, the Science Patrol still sees him as a threat. Will they kill the peaceful monster? And will the children's psychotic desires of wanting to see the monster kill people and destroy cities come true? Apart from an admittedly original story, but a tacky plot device attached to it, this episode's biggest problem is everybody's characterization. Excluding Mushiba, the kids are shrill, schizophrenic, and all around just unpleasant to watch. Whether it's them mocking Mushiba or encouraging him to have his monster be violent. I know kids in real life can get nasty too, but if I wanted to see this caliber of nastiness from kids, I'd either watch Peanuts or Ed, Edd n Eddy. And it's not just the kids, mind you. The Science Patrol appear to be rather out of character in this episode. A huge example of this is when Ide cleverly suggests erasing Gabadon before it can become a monster, only to be chewed out by the team because it's not a fair fight, while mentioning that providing the monster with a fair fight will kill people, which is incredibly stupid for them to consider. I can only recall one or two more levels of this kind of idiocy from them, but that's another review for another time. Apart from the appalling characters, effects are also pretty lousy. Save for Gabadon's formation in his second form, everything else seems either cheap or run-of-the-mill, which doesn't help the episode either. And as for Gabadon, even though I like that he's an example of a truly peaceful monster, he's also perhaps the most one-dimensional monster in the series thus far. Even the bad ones have their moments, but with Gabadon, all he does is sleep, and he'll only fight when necessary, which is just boring. All in all, I find this to be a terrible episode, and while I can't stop anyone from watching it, I can definitely say that this is one that I recommend that you skip.